Alright, let's talk about sex appeal. You know, that magical combination of physical and mental traits that make people's heads turn. When a guy starts working on his looks, the physical transformation can happen pretty quickly. But the mental glow up? That takes a little more time. A lot of guys who grew up chubby or feeling unattractive do the physical work, and they do get that glow up, but sometimes the insecurities linger. That's what's holding them back from truly reaching their full potential. Before going further, I want to say if you want your facial analysis and sexual market value analysis with complete looksmaxxing guide, join my Patreon, link will be in the description. So, how do you really level up your sex appeal? Let's break it down. Step 1, the physical. It all starts with the body. If you're in decent shape, you'll automatically project a sexier vibe. You don't have to be some bodybuilder, but a healthy, fit physique makes a world of difference. The ideal male physique? Think V-shaped torso, broad shoulders, a tapered waist, and well-defined muscles. But don't panic, this doesn't mean you need to live in the gym. Just focus on being healthy and taking care of yourself. Also, how you present your body is just as important. If you're drowning in baggy clothes, it's like you're trying to hide your muscles. On the flip side, if your clothes are too tight, you'll look like you're trying too hard. The sweet spot is clothing that hugs your body but still lets you move. We're going for fit, not suffocated. Step 2, masculine features. Now, let's talk about that masculine edge. This is where the magic happens. Masculine features like a defined jawline, thick neck, facial hair, and bushy eyebrows give off a strong, confident vibe. But here's the kicker, it's not just about having these features. Attractiveness isn't a list of must-have traits. Studies have shown that we tend to be drawn to the average features. Composite images that combine the most common traits of millions of faces actually end up being the most attractive. Think symmetry and balance, it's like your brain's way of saying, yep, this person's genes are solid. But physical features are just one part of the equation. Charisma, kindness, intelligence, and your voice all come into play. Speaking of which, how do you think my voice sounds? Is it deep enough to make you swoon? Probably not, but hey, we're trying. Step 3, body confidence. Sex appeal isn't just about how you look. It's about how you move. That natural confidence that oozes out when you're comfortable in your own skin. That's a huge part of it. You've seen women who can dance like nobody's watching, right? The way they move is magnetic. For guys, body confidence shows up in all sorts of ways, whether you're strutting down the street with purpose or owning a martial arts routine, it's that effortless swag that makes you stand out. When you walk with confidence, when you move with intention, it signals to everyone around you that you know who you are. And believe me, that's sexy. Step 4, mysteriousness. You know that guy who's always a little hard to read? That's the guy who knows the power of mystery. Being mysterious doesn't mean being a complete enigma, but it's about keeping just enough to yourself to keep people intrigued. The more you reveal, the less there is to discover. So, be selective with what you share. And listen more than you speak. This makes you seem deeper, more thoughtful, and yes, sexy. People want to learn more about you, and you keep them coming back for more. And hey, add a little surprise in there. You're the football player who writes poetry, or the geek who trains MMA, now that's intriguing. Step 5, the silver tongue. Alright, let's talk about your ability to speak. There's a fine line between being the quiet guy in the corner and the guy who can hold his own in any conversation. That silver tongue is about being articulate, persuasive, and maybe even a little sharp with your words. You know how people just get roasted in group settings? The one who gets roasted is usually the person who can't defend themselves. But the guy who's sharp with his words? People avoid messing with him because they know they'll lose the verbal battle. Want to improve your silver tongue? Watch comedians who roast people, they're masters at using words as weapons. You'll start picking up those verbal moves in no time. Step 6, be true to yourself. You can be the most confident, physically fit guy in the room, but if you're not being true to yourself, your sex appeal will fall flat. Why? Because sex appeal is subjective. Not everyone's going to be attracted to the same type, and that's a good thing. It's about finding your type and making sure you're authentically yourself. Don't try to be someone else just to impress people. The ones who are drawn to you will love you for who you really are. And when it comes to physical appearance, it's all about what you bring to the table. Maybe that bad boy look works for some, but others might prefer the quiet nerd type. At the end of the day, being yourself will always be the most attractive thing. Final thoughts. Sex appeal isn't just about having the perfect body or looking like a model. It's a combination of the tangible, like your physique and facial features, and the intangible, confidence, charisma, mystery. The balance of these things creates an aura that's hard to resist. It's about how you carry yourself, how you move, how you speak, and how you treat others. So don't just work on the physical, cultivate your personality, sharpen your mind, and embrace who you are. And when you do, trust me, your sex appeal will skyrocket. Now, go out there and own it.